Hello, I'm Jennifer, and welcome back to The Coffee Table. I'm back to share another book with you that has impacted my faith over the past couple years. Today's book is called Miracles and Other Reasonable Things, and it's by Sarah Bessey. Sarah Bessey is one of my favorite authors, and she's also written Out of Sorts, Jesus Feminist, and A Rhythm of Prayer. It's a pretty safe bet that you will hear me talk about some of these books again, but I chose this book today because I think we could all really use a story like this. The tagline under the title says a story of unlearning and relearning God. Sarah writes about her life, her struggles with her faith, and her encounters with the Holy Spirit. She writes about a terrible life-changing car crash, in dealing with chronic pain, as well as healing in ways she did not expect. This book, of course, is filled with hope, but also a clear-eyed acceptance of reality. I don't want to read any of her stories to you because I never give spoilers, but I will read you a section from the last chapter of this book before her benediction. Side note, if you ever get to hear Sarah speak, she will give a benediction, or if you ever read one of her books, there's usually a benediction in it. It's kind of like how Pastor Mark gives a blessing at the end of his sermons, and her benedictions are some of the most powerful words I have ever read or heard, and I 100% of the time dissolve into tears, which is why I'm not going to read that part to you. But I am going to read to you from chapter 15. It's called Once and Then. Every time I build an edifice for God to live within, God transcends it while still abiding within it. This has been the story the whole way through my life. This particular story has been no different. It is always the shore and the ocean, the gate to both home and wilderness. Just when I feel that I know who God is, God unbecomes that vision and remakes. Just when I am certain that I will always experience God in the same ways, a new path opens. Once upon a time, I met with God in daily, quiet time devotions marked by the days of the week and satin bookmarks. And then I didn't. Once upon a time, God was a safe pasture. Then God became the gate to the wilderness and the wilderness itself as well. Once upon a time, God was my father, then also my mother, then my brother, then my gate, then my water, then my bread, then my truth, then my way, then my life. Once upon a time, I loved to worship in large, crowded rooms with loud music. Then I began to hear God more clearly in the wilderness. Once upon a time, God was orderly and neat and black and white and logical. Then God became a gorgeous rainbow of color and surprise. Once upon a time, I thought Jesus liked the productive ones the best. But then I learned how incredibly precious it is to walk with Jesus in the shadows and the grief and the pain and the loss, to learn the comfort of the man of sorrows, the mending of God in the midst of our brokenness, and what it really means to be caught up in power, wonder-working power. I highly recommend this book. Buy it, get it from the library, listen to it on Audible, however you enjoy your books. And also make sure you follow Sarah Bessey on all the socials, especially Instagram. And let me know in the comments if you have read this already and what you thought, or let me know after you do read it. See you next time. Happy reading.